Hey guys, so in this video I'd like to talk about how to prepare for Diablo 4. Some of you guys care about the story, and some of you guys would just like to know how to prepare overall. So first, let's talk about the story. If you guys care about the story, the best way to really kind of dive into the story of Diablo would be to play the previous games. Now, there's really not much time, and this can be really an intimidating thing to do, but to be honest, all you have to do is play normal on both Diablo 2 and normal on Diablo 3. Diablo 2 kind of really covers Diablo 1. Diablo 1 did have a story, but really you're not really going to grasp it unless you talk to everyone in that game, and you really don't need to do that. Diablo 2 and Diablo 3 kind of really dive really good. And I would say overall, Diablo 3 is going to be your best bet because Diablo 4 is going to have to deal with Mephisto and Lilith and Inarius. And as much as Diablo 2 did not talk about Lilith or Inarius, they did talk about Mephisto. He's one of the bosses you fight in Diablo 2. So, because of this, I would say Diablo 2 is your best bet. Just play normal, get the story, you're good. Another way to go dive into the story is a book series. Now, my favorite book series is The Sin War for Diablo. That's 3 books, and they literally really dive into Lilith and Inarius. The books are all about Lilith and Inarius, pretty much. So that's a really good book series because I feel like we're going to be able to hear a lot about that book series in the game. And so, because of that, the book series is really a good way to go about it. Now, they do have an audiobook if you really don't care to read. So, if the reading is kind of an intimidating thing to do, get the audiobook. It's amazing. I did it at work. It's awesome. So, that goes as far as story and things that you could do. Now, other ways of story is there's content creators that do talk about different things too. There's content creators that talk about the story. I have some content on the story. I know there's Riker. He has content about story. So these are really good ways to dive into it if you really don't want to do audiobook and you really don't want to play the previous games. Now, another big thing I would like to talk to you guys about is house preparation. Now, a big thing to dive into is preparing your house to play Diablo 4. Now, the biggest way you could really do that is to move things around. So, for instance, my office right now is right here. So, if you were to, let's make that brush stroke a little bigger. So my office is right here, right? So if I were to move my computer and all that stuff over here to the kitchen, so there's a lot of different things going on here that are to my advantage when playing Diablo 4. A big thing is that I'm really, really close to the bathroom. So if I need to go to the bathroom, I could just go right there to the bathroom. Another thing is with my preparation, which this goes to other things that you could do to prepare. Other things you could do to prepare would be get energy drinks or coffee or anything like that while you're getting ready for Diablo 4, and finger foods that aren't messy. I would say things with crumbs maybe, because crumbs are, you brush crumbs off, you're good to go. They're not going to stick to your fingers, get on your keyboard or anything like that. Crumbs are a really advantageous thing for a gamer. So being in the kitchen not only allows me to be closer to the pantry, which is right around here, the refrigerator, but also the bathroom. So if I were to need to go to the bathroom, I could just go to the bathroom and quickly come back. I'm taking away about, depending on how late I stay and drink energy drinks and everything like that, I'm taking away like 15 seconds every trip, because instead of walking from the bathroom to my office, I'm walking to the bathroom to the middle of the kitchen where my computer will be set up. Not only that, but if I'm gaming for long hours of time, I'm close to sunlight. So going outside for a good 15 minutes to get some vitamin D is really advantageous for me overall as far as energy, right? So if I were to go outside for 15 minutes, then when I'm coming back inside, that's another 15 seconds knocked off there. And really over time, bathroom, drink, finger food, overall, it's all right here. So each one of these trips is 15, 20 seconds knocked off between my walking distance rather than walking to my office. So if you could tell here, my office is really just not in a prime location if I really wanted to play Diablo 4. So I really just think the best thing you could do to get ready for Diablo 4 overall is really moving everything to a central location between your bathroom and your refrigerator, and vitamin D as well, and your finger food. I would definitely say finger food is the best thing you could do. Now, I did talk about content creators. I did talk about story and lore. I did talk about energy drinks or something is caffeine related. I don't want to promote energy drinks. Myself, I don't drink energy drinks, so it'd be caffeine related. So coffee, caffeine pills, obviously within reason of yourself. So if you don't want to do caffeine or energy drinks, orange juice is amazing for energy alone. So if you don't want to do caffeine or energy drinks, orange juice, stock up on orange juice. Another big thing is just make sure you know everyone around you is taken care of, whether you hire a maid or you have someone else take care of everyone else around you. That way, because you're going to be sunlight. The biggest light you're going to have is, as you can see how bright I am right now, it's going to be your screen. So you really want to make sure everyone else is taken care of. They're able to get everything they want to do, and make sure your computer is as much central to everything else, but at the same time you don't want it to be in the way of other people. Not because of other people, but because you don't want people stepping over your wires and then tripping over your wires and knocking the wires out of your computer. That would really knock off a lot of time. And so kind of making sure everything is out of the way of everyone else is the best way to go about it. You don't want it to be in the way of everyone. You want it to kind of really just be out of the way, but at the same time at the very central location of everything. So this is the best way to go about it. Let's see, what another thing you could do to prepare for Diablo 4. Oh yeah, subscribe to my channel. That'd be an amazing thing you could do as well. I'm going to be coming out with a lot of content for Diablo 4. Not only that, but hopefully I'll continue the video series and the lore series on everything. And thanks you guys for watching. See you next time.